She is just the cleaning lady." That is what my own mother said to a table full of wealthy strangers at my sister's engagement dinner. My father chuckled and added that they had given up on me years ago. But the room fell dead silent when the groom mother stood up, looked at my uniform, looked at my mother, and whispered 3 words that changed everything. Growing up, I was always the invisible child. My older sister Chloe was the golden child who could do no wrong, while I was treated like an endless disappointment. When I dropped out of standard college to build my own commercial cleaning and property management business from scratch, my parents were ashamed. They refused to tell their friends what I actually did. To them, if you wore work boots and carried a bucket, you were bottom tier. Over 5 years, I sacrificed every weekend and sleep-deprived night to scale my company, eventually securing massive commercial contracts and employing dozens of staff members. I preferred keeping a low profile and often inspected sites myself in work clothes. The night of Chloe's engagement dinner at an ultra-exclusive steakhouse was supposed to be a celebration of her marrying into one of the city's most influential real estate dynasties, the Vance family. I had just finished personally handling a deep cleaning emergency at one of my firm's main luxury commercial buildings down the street. Knowing I was running late, I rushed straight to the private dining room. Still wearing my company dark fitted polo and slacks, I slipped in quietly, hoping to blend into the background. Instead, my mother immediately pointed at me in front of the entire table. She loudly announced to Mrs. Vance that I was just the cleaning lady who dragged herself in late. My father laughed and chimed in that they had given up on my career expectations long ago. Chloe smirked, enjoying my embarrassment as the waitstaff awkwardly served drinks. Mrs. Vance slowly set her crystal glass down. Her eyes locked onto me, then moved down to the embroidered logo on my chest. Her face completely shifted from polite pleasantry to deep shock and immense respect. She stood up, walked around the massive mahogany table, and stopped directly in front of my mother. In a calm, deadly quiet voice, she whispered 3 words. She owns everything. Mrs. Vance turned to me and gave me a tight hug. It turned out that my company held the exclusive facility and maintenance contract for the entire Vance commercial real estate portfolio, worth tens of millions. Mrs. Vance herself had signed off on my company multi-million-dollar annual contract just 2 weeks prior after reviewing my executive profile. She explained to the stunned room that I was not an employee cleaning toilets, but the founder and CEO of the premier management firm keeping her family empire operational. My mother face drained of all color. My father attempted to stammer out an apology, claiming it was just an internal family joke. But Mrs. Vance cut him off entirely. She spent the rest of the evening ignoring my parents and talking business and investments with me, making it clear to everyone in the room who truly earned respect. That night marked the last time my family ever tried to put me down. Real success does not need to shout, and true pride comes from what you build with your own hands, not what you pretend to be.